Scene script. Have you ever stopped to consider where your energy comes from and where it's headed in the future? Welcome to the intricate world of energy, a vital cog in the wheel of our daily lives. It's what powers our homes, fuels our cars, and drives our industries. And yet, it's a world that remains largely unseen and often misunderstood. At the heart of this world, we find fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas. For over a century, these non-renewable resources have been the primary source of our energy, providing approximately 80% of the world's power. But this reliance on fossil fuels comes with significant environmental implications. Picture this. Every time we burn fossil fuels, we release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, contributing to the greenhouse effect. This process accelerates global warming, leading to drastic climate changes and posing a serious risk to our planet's health and survival. In light of these challenges, a new concept has emerged: energy transition. This is the shift from fossil-based energy systems to those based on renewable resources like wind, solar, and hydropower. The aim? To create a sustainable energy future that is not only economically viable but also environmentally friendly. The importance of this transition cannot be overstated. It's not just about reducing our carbon footprint or conserving resources for future generations. It's about creating a world where energy is accessible, affordable, and sustainable for all. It's about ensuring that the energy we use today does not compromise the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. The journey towards this transition is complex and fraught with challenges. It requires a shift in how we produce, distribute, and consume energy. It involves technological innovation, policy changes, and significant investment. But the rewards, they're immense: cleaner air, healthier ecosystems, and a more stable climate. The energy we use today has far-reaching impacts on our planet's future. The question remains, what does this future look like? It's a puzzle we're still piecing together, but every step we take towards a sustainable energy future brings us closer to the complete picture. To understand where we're going, we must first understand where we've been. Our journey through the annals of energy history takes us back to an era where wood was the prime mover. The simple act of burning wood fueled our ancestors' homes, their industries, and even their transportation. The age of wood was characterized by its accessibility and simplicity, but it wasn't without its flaws. Deforestation and the inherent inefficiencies of wood as a fuel source eventually led to the rise of coal. Coal, a black gold of sorts, revolutionized the energy landscape. It was abundant, efficient, and had the power to fuel the Industrial Revolution. Steam engines, factories, and railways all thrived on the energy from coal. This was a time of rapid development and progress, but it also came with significant environmental and health costs. As the world entered the 20th century, a new player entered the energy stage: oil. It was cleaner than coal, easier to transport, and had a myriad of uses. Oil powered our cars, our planes, and became the backbone of our modern industrial civilization. But again, this prosperity was not without its price. Oil spills, air pollution, and geopolitical tensions have all been byproducts of our reliance on oil. Then came natural gas, a cleaner, more efficient source of energy. It has become a significant part of our energy mix, heating our homes and powering our industries with less pollution than its predecessors. However, like every source before it, natural gas has its own set of challenges, including fracking controversies and methane leaks. Throughout these transitions, technological advancements and economic factors played pivotal roles. From the invention of the steam engine that made coal a viable energy source, to the internal combustion engine that propelled oil to prominence, to the gas turbines and fracking technology that made natural gas a major player. And let's not forget the economic incentives and market forces that have always been a driving force behind these shifts. As we've seen, energy sources have evolved over time, driven by necessity and innovation. What could this mean for our future? What does the future hold for the energy sector? Predictions vary, but most agree on one thing. As we gaze into the crystal ball of energy's future, one image dominates the vision: the shift towards renewable energy sources like solar and wind. A future where we harness the power of nature to light up our cities, power our vehicles, and drive our industries. The days of fossil fuels reigning supreme are numbered. The world is waking up to the realities of climate change and the unsustainable nature of our current energy practices. As a result, renewable energy is no longer an alternative. It's becoming the norm. The winds of change are blowing, and they are blowing in favor of solar panels and wind turbines. This transition, however, is not without its challenges. For one, there's the matter of infrastructure. Our current energy systems are built around fossil fuels. Power plants, distribution networks, even our homes and businesses, all are designed with the assumption of a stable, centralized power source. Transitioning to a decentralized, fluctuating power source like wind or solar requires a complete overhaul of the system. Then there's the cost. While the price of renewable energy has been falling steadily, setting up the infrastructure needed to harness and distribute it remains expensive. Plus, there's the issue of energy storage. Solar and wind energy are not always available when we need them, so efficient storage solutions are a must. But let's not let these challenges deter us. They are but stepping stones on the path to a cleaner, greener future. History has shown us that when humans are determined, when we innovate, we can overcome any obstacle. Yes, the path to a sustainable energy future is fraught with challenges, but with the right mix of policy, investment, and technological innovation, these challenges can be overcome. Indeed, we are already seeing signs of this in the rise of electric vehicles, advancements in battery technology, and the growing global consensus on the need for climate action. The path to a sustainable energy future is not without its challenges, but with determination and innovation, it's a path we can tread. While governments and corporations play a crucial role in the energy transition, so do individuals. Now let's delve into the role of individuals in this grand energy transition. Every single one of us has an important part to play, from our daily choices to our long-term investments. You see, we're not just passive consumers in this energy story, we are active participants. A key way individuals can contribute is through energy conservation. This can be as simple as switching off lights when you leave a room, using energy-efficient appliances, or opting for public transportation instead of a personal car. It could also mean making bigger lifestyle changes like installing insulation to reduce heating and cooling needs, or even choosing to live in a smaller, more efficient home. These actions, while small on their own, when multiplied by billions of people around the globe, can have a significant impact on our energy consumption. But it's not just about conserving energy, it's also about where that energy comes from. More and more individuals are choosing to adopt renewable energy technologies. From solar panels on rooftops to backyard wind turbines and electric vehicles, individuals are making a statement with their energy choices. They're saying, I choose a sustainable future. And this is not just good for the planet, it's also good for our wallets. As the cost of renewable technologies continues to fall, these choices are becoming not just environmentally sensible, but economically sensible too. The actions of individuals also ripple out to influence the broader energy landscape. When we choose renewable energy, we're sending a powerful message to energy companies and governments. We're saying, this is the future we want, and they are listening. So let's not underestimate our power as individuals in this energy transition. Our choices matter, our actions matter. We each have the power to make a difference, to change our own lives and the world around us. Each of us holds a piece of the energy puzzle. Together we can shape the future of energy. As we look ahead to 2023, let's consider the energy transition outlook. It's a year that promises to be a turning point, a time when we'll see an accelerated shift towards renewable energy sources and advancements in energy storage technologies. Firstly, let's talk about renewable energy. With the world increasingly recognizing the need to decarbonize, the adoption of renewable energy is set to skyrocket. This isn't just about wind and solar power, though they certainly play a significant role. It's also about harnessing the power of the oceans, developing geothermal resources, and exploring the potential of bioenergy. The goal? To create a diverse, resilient energy mix that can sustain our global civilization while protecting our planet. Next up, energy storage. This is a game changer for renewable energy. Why? Because the sun doesn't always shine and the wind doesn't always blow. To overcome this, we need efficient ways to store energy when it's abundant and release it when it's needed. In 2023, we're likely to see significant advancements in this area. Think innovative battery technologies, pumped hydro storage, and even the use of hydrogen as an energy carrier. But this transition isn't just about technology, it's also about policy and investment. Governments around the world are setting ambitious climate targets and backing them up with supportive legislation. Investors, too, are recognizing the potential of clean energy and are pouring capital into the sector. This combination of technology, policy, and finance is what will drive the energy transition in 2023 and beyond. So, what can we expect? A world where renewable energy is the norm, not the exception. A world where energy storage solves the intermittency problem. A world where policy and investment support a sustainable energy future. The energy transition is not a distant future event, it's happening now, and each of us has a role to play in shaping its course.